Yo, what is up, universe? It's Shaman Geronimo back once again. Just had an accident and learned some valuable lessons. So, first of all, the biggest lesson I learned after being in this incident is that there's no accidents. There's no accidents. So, I've been operating more from a left-brained mindset. And for those of you who don't know what that is, your left brain is the analytical, physical side of reality. And then the right brain is more of the creative, the intuitive side. And I was trapped in left brain thinking. And it wasn't until I had this accident that I really opened my eyes into the right brain of thinking, which we all can connect to. It's the intuitive side. It's the side that psychics tap into, healers, Jesus, anyone like that was tapping into their right side of their brain and getting into an alpha state of mind. Instead of, overthinking is beta, overanalyzing, like, oh my God, that's all beta thinking. So luckily, because this accident happened, I have started I have no choice now. What the fuck? But to tap into my right brain more. And this is what the world is waiting on, I've realized, because the rest of the world has been operating from the left brain. That's why science is the way it is. Why doctors, we can all heal ourselves from our fucking mind. All is fucking imaginary. Literally, everything is imaginary. I didn't believe it before. I still thought there was an outside world. There is no outside world. Your brain, the whole world is a projection. It's a hologram. And your body is all imaginary. And so whatever you're imagining is real. But because the world has been so over analytical and so stuck in 3D, so stuck in the beta and the right side or the left side of the brain, we haven't been able to tap into this. So this got me thinking, because Jesus clearly tapped into the right side of his brain. As simple as that sounds, he was tapping into alpha. And when you tap into alpha, it's pure oneness. There's no time, space. It's that infinite oneness, that infinite void, that wholeness that we're all a part of. That's the part of us that exists first, that has always existed. But we've forgotten how to tap into it. So if there is a return of Christ, though, what that means is the return of utilizing both sides of our mind, both aspects, not just operating from beta, but tapping into alpha and actually, using our intuition. And there was a quote from the Bible that I was just thinking of earlier, and I forgot where it's at, but Jesus said, "You will come across two paths, and I will be the whisperer behind your ear telling you which way to go." That's intuition. That's also is directly to the alpha, because you quiet your mind. That's the mode your brain gets in when you're meditating. But there's also other ways of reaching alpha. It's also in the flow state. But you quiet your mind, and then instead of overthinking, operating from the monkey mind, from beta, you can tap into the Akashic records, whatever you want to call it, your divine self, your higher self, that will tell you what you need to do next, what you need to do, which direction you need to go, whatever it is, you're tapping into that. So this is really cool. This is literally the future. There's going to be a time in the future where we look back at the past like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we were stuck in the 3D. So the future of healing, the future of medicine is all mind medicine. This is the hypnosis, the placebo, all of these things are all leading us back to the truth. Dr. Joe Dispenza all these people are leading us back to this truth, back to this higher consciousness, the return of Christ, if you will. So this is really cool. Oh, the future of medicine is going to be on their mind. So like, let's say you have clogged arteries, the doctor tells you that instead of taking medicine, you can literally go into an alpha meditation and imagine your arteries being like cleaned out. And do that several times, do that in the right mindset. And it'll literally, when you go to get tests done from a doctor, they're going to be like, oh, wow, you must be eating right, whatever it is. But it's because you learned how to use the right side of your brain. So this is crazy. This is going to change everything. I think only probably about 10% of the world knows this intuitively or not. And 90% of the world is still is going to be having to learn this in the future. But it's all about us talking about this, spreading this message, dumbing it down, if you will, so that the masses can understand it, and ultimately proving it by leading by example, by doing it, running studies. There's already a lot of people running studies, so it's only a matter of time before the whole earth changes. So the new earth is fucking here. This is crazy. This is crazy. So I hope you found this useful. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.